GETTY/EPAADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by Theresa May's plane on standby as PM ready to sign Brexit deal in 11th hour victory. It is now understood the Prime Minister has a plane on standby to take her to Brussels to finalise the deal. However, Mrs May will need to reach an agreement on the Irish border. Earlier Reuters quoted senior Irish officials saying the negotiations between Westminster, Dublin and Stormont are moving quickly and could be concluded in a matter of hours. And now, the EU Commission says an early meeting is possible between Mr Juncker and the Prime Minister, who have spoken on the phone last night. It comes as Donald Tusk's office has announced the European Parliament President will make an early morning Brexit statement on Friday. Related articles May warns Remainer MPs she will not tolerate bids to block divorce. Theresa May's Brexit victory, Juncker will back down on ECJ. This latest development would push Brexit talks into the next stage and lay the foundations for a future trade deal. Mrs May has also spoken with her Irish counterpart Leo Varadkar, raising the possibility of an imminent deal will be reached over the Northern Ireland border issue. A spokesman for Mrs May said, the Prime Minister has this evening spoken with TeadsADVERTISINGinRead Leo Varadkar and European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker in separate telephone calls. Discussions about taking forward the Brexit process are ongoing. Speaking at a British-Irish Chamber of Commerce event in Brussels earlier this evening, an Irish official said, it is moving quite quickly at the moment. Negotiations are continuing. I think we are going to work over the next couple of hours with the UK government to close this off. I say hours because I think we are very close. Mr Juncker's chief spokesman Margaritis Chinas tweeted, we are making progress but not yet fully there. Talks are continuing throughout the night. Early morning meeting possible. EPAADVERTISINGinRead's commission says an early meeting is possible between Mr Juncker and the Prime Minister. However, Number 10 has played down prospects of an imminent deal, with the Press Association quoting a government source as saying, we're not there yet. And a Downing Street spokesman told Express.co.uk earlier this evening there was no update on the Irish border talks. Reports have also emerged that the EU will be willing to concede defeat regarding the role of the European Court Justice, ECJ, after Brexit, according to diplomatic sources. The Prime Minister has repeatedly insisted there was a red line drawn over ECJ rule after Brexit as Brussels negotiators pushed for its authority to continue over EU nationals living in the UK. Now it is said that the bloc's negotiators will accept a 10-year sunset clause which will end the role of the ECJ in a bid to break a deadlock on Brexit talks. Under the new compromise, Britain's Supreme Court could refer a small number of cases regarding EU citizens for the Luxembourg Court to rule on. The arrangement will end in 2029 when British judges will have complete authority over UK laws. However, Mrs May faces a backlash for her part in the compromise, with Brexiteers insisting the court's rule must end the day Britain leaves the EU on March 29, 2019. Veteran Tory Eurosceptic Sir William Cash said told The Sun, allowing the ECJ any role whatsoever is a mistake. It will spread its tentacles, like ectoplasm, and end up ruling on all manner of things. That's what it has done ever since 1956. Yesterday the EU demanded a draft Brexit deal from Britain by Sunday if there is to be any hope of moving on to transition and trade talks at next week's EU summit in Brussels. Related articles: EU's Donald Tusk to make surprise Brexit announcement tomorrow. Boris urges May not to cave to EU demands and push for Brexit deal. UK as a whole needs to take back control, says Boris Johnson.